It's 2023 and we are already on day 12. I am so shocked that time's gone by so fast, but at the same time, I am so pleased with the fact that I have taken the opportunity to slow down. And in the moments that I just feel like I'm in such a hurry to get something done, or I feel like we're falling behind or rushing to get to school, I can take a moment and breathe and remind myself that I'm never going to get this moment back. This is an opportunity to grow and be with my family, be with my kids. They're not getting any younger. So those moments, even for just a few seconds, taking a deep breath and reminding myself that I am in this moment now has been so helpful to stay grounded in the fact that this year is going by really fast already. But at the same time, I'm doing what is most important for me and my family. And being here for my kids means the world to them, means the world to my partner and our growth together as a family. And it's something that my kids are going to always remember, is the fact that I'm here. So if you feel like you are just in such a hurry and the moments are passing you by and you can't believe that it's already the 12th of January, 2023, I'd love for you to listen, because you're going to want to hear these tips to slow things down and appreciate the time that we have and get your time back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Inspired Love, Life, and Business podcast. I'm here to share with you my insights and tips on what I've learned in life to improve my health and my journey in making life simpler and so much more enjoyable. Having a 3-month-old around now, it's been a little bit more hectic, but at the same time, it's kind of peaceful in the way that I've learned to find a way to ground myself and stay in the present moment. I want to talk about growing up. I don't know if you guys have had this type of feeling or if your parents were anything like this, but my mom, having 4 kids, was constantly running around. She always had somewhere to be, something to do, something to care for us or for her job. And for us, she had a lot of work and she was always so busy because she wanted to be present for us. But at the same time, she had work that she had to do, but also lots of errands to run, as you can imagine, with 4 kids. And so as I continued to get older through junior high and high school, I always felt this sense of urgency, no matter what it was that I was doing. If it was a homework project, if it was going home to get something for school, if it was running an errand for my siblings, going to the bank, whatever it was, I always felt like I needed to do it fast, fast, fast. I got to get in and out of there. I got to get home. I need to know what time it was. Because it was built in me. It was ingrained in me by the way that my mom operated. And I remember specifically this one time after my mom had already opened her business, my aunt came by to pick me up. We were going to just do something nice for a couple of hours. I sat in my aunt's car in the passenger seat at the time because I was in high school, and I felt at ease. She was just in such a different mode, and she was so light and so tender and just taking things moment by moment and not in a hurry to get things done. And I realized this life that I've been living, the thing that I've learned from my mom, is not how life has to be lived, and it's not normal life for a lot of people. And so ever since then, I realized I had the chance to slow down and do things in a way that made sense to me and in the time that made sense to me, because nothing has to be rushed if we allot ourselves the time to do what we want to or what we need to or what we desire to. So as an adult now, looking back in that moment, I really appreciate it. And it helps me to reflect now on all of the days that passed by. Because in order to find that magic balance between life and running around and feeling like we have to get this accomplished or we have to do anything, we can take that moment to slow down, here's how you can get your time back. Here's how you can feel like the days are not slipping by and they're fleeting and just passing without you having ever accomplished anything, or feeling like you're a bad mom or a bad business owner because you have all of these big goals, but you haven't reached any of them. First, understand what your goals are and what falls in alignment with getting you towards those goals. If you are very clear on what your goals are, and even if it's not a specific goal, it's what does this look like? If it means I need $200,000 because I want to attain a house, if it means I need $100,000 because I'm that far in debt, if it means I want to get a car and so it equals $30,000, or I want to start my own business and that requires me attaining $5,000, or it just means I want to get this article written for this publisher and it's 5,000 words. I don't know if that's realistic or not. If you write and you know if that's the standing or popular number of words for any articles now, 5,000, 6,000, 20,000, whatever it is. And the point is, wherever it is that you need to go, writing an article is very short-term goal, but knowing what it is that you want to get to, the destination that you want to land at, will help you to decide how you want to spend your time. Is it going to be good spending your time watching Netflix? Will it make sense for you to spend your time scrolling through Facebook? Understanding where your time is going and making sure that all of your time is spent intentionally will help you to get your time back and feel so much more rewarded in the time that you spent. And it's not as quickly flowing by because you are present in that moment and you can appreciate every moment. So for example, whenever I am in such a rush to do anything, now I am aware of it. The moment that I start to feel the pressure of being somewhere on time or doing something a certain way and accomplishing it in the next few minutes or the next few hours, I literally, in that moment, I stop, I breathe, and I know that nothing is so dire that I have to lose myself and lose my cool to be able to accomplish it. If anything, if I can slow down in this moment, I can do my job better. I can be a better mom. I can be a better business owner. I can produce a better product. I can produce better quality work. My mind is clearer. It's so helpful to make everything make sense, slowing down, taking a breath, even if it's for a quick few seconds or few minutes of meditation, just in that moment, that it's helpful to bring you back to where you are. Breathing in and out 3 to 5 times and realizing it's okay to enjoy this moment and it's okay to slow down and appreciate this time in your workspace, appreciate this time with your loved ones, appreciate this time accomplishing this task is going to be so helpful for you to realize, yes, time is going by, but it's no faster now than it was before. It's no slower now than it was before. It's all the same, and it's how you're taking it in. And if you're doing the things that are in alignment with where you want to be, who you want to be, then it's all intentional and you can look back and appreciate it, but you can appreciate it now. So I hope that that helps you to enjoy the moment and get your time back and be very clear as to how you spend your time. For me, even if I do spend time or if I feel like I've wasted time, I stop and I tell myself, or I ask myself, did I enjoy that time? And if I did, it wasn't time wasted. I had a good time. Now, if I feel like I could have been more productive, then I know going forward, instead of spending 2 hours watching a movie that maybe I didn't enjoy so much, I would rather spend those 2 hours or maybe get 1 hour watching a movie and then the other hour doing something more enjoyable or more productive if that's how I feel like I want to be. But splitting that time up is fine. For some people, you might want to watch the entire movie because you're not okay with splitting up a movie. For me, it's fine. I'm totally okay with it. For the rest of my family, if I'm spending family time watching a movie, then I would much rather finish the whole movie. The point being, splitting up your time and ensuring that the time that you spend for fun or for productivity, that it all makes sense to you and it feels good to you. At the end of the day, don't make yourself feel badly about what has already passed. It all comes back to how you spend your time now and what happens going forward, because you obviously can't change what happened before. So how do you spend your time now? What does that moment look like? Are you enjoying it? Is it time being spent with someone that you love? or appreciate, or doing something that you really love and appreciate? And are you acknowledging the fact that this is something that you get to do and that you enjoy doing that maybe other people are not able to do? And if you can recognize and appreciate all of those things, you know that you're in the right place, and that whatever it is that you decide to do within this moment and within the next moments, it will be for the betterment of yourself. And it makes sense that this time is being well spent. So no matter how fast or slow it may feel, it's all worth it. And it's all building you to be and feel exactly the way that you need to, that you want to, that you deserve to. I know that words are very important too in building the life that you want and feeling the way that you want to feel. So if it feels right for you in this moment to say, this is what I need, if it feels right for you to say, this is what I want, this is what I desire, find that, take it in and slow down, clear out space for what you want, and stop doing the things that you don't want. Stop telling people yes to things that don't fall in alignment with the life or the feelings and the person that you want to be. So again, I hope this helps. If it is helpful at all, I would love to know. Please leave your comments, and I would love to hear feedback. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to hear more of my podcast. And of course, you can get the rest of my podcasts anywhere that you listen to podcasts. These sessions are so fun. They're definitely fun for me. I hope they are for you. But again, I'll never know unless you tell me. So I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Have a good one.